Technique number 14 in the Kenpo Karate for Christ Orange Belt curriculum is scraping hoof. Now, the hold that we've seen so far, we've used this hand hold idea twice. Within our family of holds, another one of the holds we have is called the full Nelson. And the way the full Nelson works is both your opponent's arms underhook. They come from behind, underhook underneath your arms, and then latch behind your head. So they're holding your arms up. And the reason this is, kind of a hold position that can hold you there while somebody else attacks, it in and of itself, the full Nelson isn't that painful a hold. It just kind of binds your arms in such a way that it makes it hard to fight back. So one person can hold the other with this full Nelson, at least the standing full Nelson pin. It's a little different when you're on the ground. Full Nelson on the ground can be pretty painful, and that becomes a pin and even a submission. But standing, usually, generally speaking, when they're locked behind the head, arms come up underneath, it's just a way to hold their position. Now, I should say, if the hands are coming up on top of the head, if they're pushing the head down forward this way, and then on top trying to compress the head in. So they've slipped up, they pull the head down, and they pull in. This can do a lot of damage on the neck that way. So if they're riding up on the head, pushing it as they push it down, then you got to act fast. That's somebody that knows how to use this in this particular hold and cause a lot more damage. So, but we're going to assume at this point they just lock behind and your arms are pinned up. So the way scraping hoof works is we're going to step over and drop down. And remember earlier with our knee of vengeance, we talked about how this introduced this idea of the forward headbutt. And I told you then, you're going to see a headbutt with the back part of your head too. This is where it shows up here with scraping hoof. So they've got you in this full Nelson. We're going to step back and using fingers straight, spear hands. I'm just going to go right past my ears, back towards their face. Ideally towards their eyes here. So while they're holding you, we step over and I'm thrusting straight back towards their face. Now this may catch them in the eyes, or it may just cause them to go, whoa, and back up this way. The closer they are holding you, the tighter they can hold you. This creates space. So even if they just flinch back, you're getting the reaction you want. So that's a good thing. Don't have to catch them in the face. If you do, you do. But I'm going back first towards the eyes, if nothing else to cause that flinch reaction. And then I'm going to punch down and stand up straight and kick back with the back of my head. Top of the back of my head right into the face. Boom. And you'll catch their arms beneath both of yours. You'll have the right arm in your armpit. You'll have their left arm in your left armpit that way. And they're just pinned and they've been hit in the face with the back of your head. Now from here, scraping hoof gets its name. We're going to turn to the right here. Just turning the right foot out a little bit, shifting the weight onto your left. And I'm going to kick back with the heel, right? Like I'm getting ready to, if the bull was getting ready to charge. I kick straight back and I'm trying to kick the inside of his left knee. Boom, that's my target there. So I turn, kick straight back into that knee. Before I put that foot down, I'm then going to hit the inside of the other knee with a side kick. So it goes back, forward, and then stomps on the foot. Again, for that stomp, I want to use the side of my foot there, the side of the foot, create a smaller edge, and I'm turning it sideways because their foot's straight ahead. You turn yours sideways, it comes right across those small bones on the top of the foot. So whole thing together, scraping hoof, is step 1, step 2, turn, 3 is kick, kick, and stomp. And that is scraping hoof, and that's for a rear full Nelson.